Hey, good morning. This is Warren from Honed by Jones Sharpening Service here in Carson City, Nevada. Let me get some better light on the situation here. There we go. That's some better lighting. So let's get even more lighting. There we go. Okay, so this is Warren from Honed by Jones Sharpening Service, Carson City, Nevada, here today talking about Tormek clamps. So, the original Tormek clamp that I started using, because I haven't had a Tormek for, 50 years or 20 years. I've only had a Tormek for a couple of years. The first clamp I used was the KJ45 clamp. This guy here, you recognize that clamp? So that's a standard modern Tormek clamp, right? I also have, is it called the KJ145? I don't even know what the name of this clamp is. The big clamp, the wide clamp. I have this guy as well. I've used this with my Tormek for a while. I also played around with the Magnolia knife sharpening clamp. The company, I believe they're located in Seattle, Portland, Northwest United States. I've tried this one. Then recently I bought a used Tormek. So right here, you can't see it in the picture, but I have a Tormek T8 right there. And then I recently bought a second Tormek, which is right out of the frame right there. It's got the Japanese wheel on it at the moment. So now I have two Tormek T8s, right? With those Tormek T8s, I got two SVM 45 clamps. So these are the old school Tormek clamps. I think they're called the SVM 45. So two of these, right? So I love these clamps. I love the way these clamps work. I love the way the clamp works. I love the way the thumb screw and the other bolt here, whatever you want to call it, the bolt and the thumb screw, I like the way they work. But my favorite numero uno thing about this, and if you've watched iSharpen down in Australia for a while, talk about sharpening on a Tormek, he's always talking about how the thumb cup on the old Tormek clamps and how great the thumb cup is on the old Tormek clamps. Hopefully I said that correctly. Sounds like I feel like I'm having trouble talking this morning. So the thumb cup on the old Tormek clamps, iSharpen, down in Australia, is always talking about how great these are. And like I said, both of these came with the used Tormek I picked up yesterday. I love these thumb cups. I would hear him talk about it, and I have only really spent time with these two situations, right? So flat right here, kind of a small surface, flat, larger surface. Never felt smooth or comfortable on the Tormek with either one of these clamps. When people ask me if I like these clamps, I would say yes, because they seem built well and they do their job. But I have long, skinny fingers, right? So I have long, skinny fingers, and I always felt like this clamp was too small for my hands, and I always felt like my thumb would feel like it was going to slip off of the back of this clamp here. Same deal on this guy. You'll even see I put some pieces of non-slip rubber adhesive doodads on this to try to give my thumb a place to register on, so it would feel more stuck in place, but never liked the slickness of the metal of this one either. Then I buy this used Tormek. I get these thumb cups here. I don't ever want to go back. Now, the one thing you lose with this jig, because this is the old Tormek jig, is it doesn't have the self-centering functionality that the new Tormek jigs have. So, what am I going to do? Likely, I am going to buy iSharpen's, at some point, I'm going to buy iSharpen's new thumb cup adapter piece thingy that you have to go look at iSharpen's channel to see it. I'm likely going to buy his new thumb cup adapter, basically it takes the black part of the Tormek KJ45 and it replaces it with his first iteration is a yellow colored piece that has a significant sized base. I'll call this part right here the base that rests on the Tormek bar, right? So it has a significant size base and a thumb cup built into it. I believe it's a 3D printed product that replaces the black part of the KJ45 clamp. Whew, man, I had no idea that it would make such a big difference. Anyway, this is Warren from Honed by Jones Sharpening Service. I haven't posted on, oh man, I put my apron on incorrectly. I didn't even realize that. There we go. No wonder it was feeling so funny. Haven't posted on YouTube in a while. But just thought I would give that update that I'm really loving these old clamps. I'm really loving the thumb cup. Tormek, I agree with iSharpen. You never ever should have changed away from this thumb cup. Yes, I get the self-centering part. Totally a great idea. But the thumb cup, that's the jam. All right, this is Warren from Honed by Jones Sharpening Service in Carson City, Nevada. I'll catch you on the flip side. Later.